I bet that this health coach is not an actual certified health coach. And without thinking, without any care for Amberlynn and what she's going through and what this restrictive program might do to her, they recruited her and they sold her this super expensive, super restrictive program just so that they can get some financial benefits off of it. Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM show, and today we're here to talk about Optavia. I'm gonna do that a lot. I mean, this company's name can be pronounced in so many different ways, and apparently they get really bothered if people mispronounce it, but like, who the hell would think that the correct pronunciation is Optavia rather than Optavia? But whatever. One of very well-known weight loss influencers. You may have heard of her, Amberlynn. If you watch Obese to Bies, you most likely know who this lady is. So her channel started out as a weight loss channel. She was on Optavia. Can I just say Optavia because it's so much easier? Maybe like 3 years ago. I tried to contact her to her old email address because I was really curious if she got recruited, how did they reach out to her, who reached out to her. But her email address is no longer active. She hasn't posted anything on Instagram since 2020, so I'm pretty sure that's inactive as well. So unfortunately, but yeah, I couldn't get to her, but I would love to hear more details. If she even remembers, this was 3 years ago. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. If you would like to support me, please double check that you are subscribed to my channel. If you think you are, I'm full and sleepy, and that's a whole different mood. Let's just put a little disclaimer in here and let's get into this video. Okay, so before we get into Amberlynn and all of that, I was thinking that it would be good to start out with an income disclosure statement for 2021, just to kind of have a little bit of a backup. And if you're new here, if you just clicked on this video because you saw the name of Amberlynn, multi-level marketing companies, also called a network marketing, and this is a business model where, well, they have products, because if they didn't have products, basically they would be pyramid schemes. However, there is such thing as a product-based pyramid scheme. I'm sorry, I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing that. But basically, this involves them recruiting people as distributors. They have different names. Sometimes they're called artists. For Beachbody, they're coaches, representatives, things like that. And basically, you need to sell the product, but most of these businesses are focused on recruiting other people. And then when you recruit other people into your team, you're building your business, but you're not. The problem is that most of the money usually flows from recruitment, from the bottom up, right? That's kind of like a gray area with the products. So technically they're not pyramid scheme, but like I said, there is such thing as product-based pyramid scheme according to the FTC. I'm going to link some articles from the FTC down below in the description box if you would like to know more. We have an example of like Herbalife, which is one of multi-level marketing companies that was operating as a pyramid scheme, and it was shut down back in 2016, and they were shut down and they were forced to restructure. So that's what multi-level marketing companies would be, kind of like a little definition, but I would definitely not listen to my dumbass. I would kind of Google it on my own and do my own research. So here we can see that the bottom 6 ranks have most people, the biggest percentages of distributors or independent contractors. Oh, is that why they bolded the Optavia to try and get people to pronounce it properly? So we can see that at the bottom, very bottom rank, where they earn nothing, these 19.83% of all distributors that are at the very bottom rank, they earn nothing. Second bottom rank has 7.25% of people, and they earn 0.01 cents up to $100 per year, and this is not worth all the hustle that they put in. Third rank from the bottom earns from 100.01 to 250 a year. Still not worth it. You can do so much better. You can do something else, a different side hustle, which is gonna actually bring you income. This is not even including how much money these people spend on the products. Fourth rank from the bottom earns $250 to $500 a year. Let's move on to posts now. This is one of the posts that I found. Every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding it. Personally, I don't like when they demonize junk food like that. Sure, it's greasy and it's not great for you, but you should be able to have like to treat yourself, especially if you're someone who enjoys junk food. Of course, this also depends if a person, like what weight they are, do they have any health issues. But if you're a normal active health-ish person, you know, nothing's gonna happen if you occasionally have some fries or a pizza or something like that. I don't really like them demonizing food like that. And just because you eat healthy doesn't mean that you're gonna stay healthy. Also, like, I wish it was that way, but unfortunately nothing can guarantee. Okay, next one are some of the advices that this Optavia coach has for us. So let's see. Eat. Stop avoiding food. Do not avoid food all day just so you can eat junk later. Eat 5-6 times a day when you are hungry. Yes, that's actually a good advice. Stock up smart. Keep foods in the house that are convenient to eat, but that you do not lose control over. Instead of chips, maybe snack on carrots and hummus. If you have self-control and you can stop eating and you can control how much you eat, good for you, but a lot of people can't, and this is one of the main issues why for some people it's hard to actually lose weight. Stock up smart. Like, come on, I mean, who's gonna eat carrots and hummus and enjoy it? I mean, I had a roommate, but most people are not gonna find satisfaction in that, and you can try to do it, but I bet that's most likely not going to feed your desire for something sweet. And that's why I'm saying, like, it's very hard to control yourself and actually snack the good food, or which I don't believe that there's good and bad food. A lot's in it, in which way you make it and things like that, but I don't want to go too much into it because I'm already ranting for too long. Next one says, create a list. Make a list of foods that you eat without limit. Without no limit. MLM Huns don't proofread. Foods that you have no control over. These would be the foods you cannot bring into the house. You can enjoy these foods occasionally at parties or restaurants, but having them in your house is not helping you. And sure, I kinda agree with that one. Follow me for more content. No thank you. But her caption said there's only one person that can stop you. That is you. Finding yourself straying from your health goals. Use the tips above to get back on track. Trying to get healthy without a coach. Reach out to me and I can tell you how I can help you. So this is a perfect example of how they try to recruit people. Oh my god, this bottle of water scared me. Without a coach. She says you want to lose weight, try to get healthy without a coach, but in her bio it says she's an Optavia nutrition weight loss coach. So are you a coach or not? I love when they tell on themselves. Also, all this unsolicited, unprofessional advice from someone who most likely doesn't have any expertise or any courses or anything like that, diplomas in health and fitness and wellness and nutrition and everything like that, is just, it's something that really bothers me and really annoys me, because yeah, just stop giving people unsolicited advice. You know, it's not that easy to just not eat bad food or just not buy bad food. Like, if it was that easy, there would be no problem with obesity or overweight or whatever, you know, there would not be those kind of problems if it was that easy to control what we eat. Next one is a little bit absurd, so let's take a look at that one, and then we're gonna go into Amberlynn Reed's YouTube videos about Optavia.
Come get Starbucks with me on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan.
Okay, so we're about to head to the farmer's market, and there's a Starbucks right in the downtown next to the market. And I know there's not a lot on plan. Some of the vanilla milk that or almond milk they use isn't unsweetened. It has sugar in it. So I am just packing a little almond milk to go. So a little bit of my unsweetened almond milk and the sugar-free caramel syrup. I know that Starbucks does have sugar-free vanilla. I could use 3 tablespoons of half and half, but I just feel more comfortable if I measure it myself and bring this little thing with me. It took about 30 seconds to put together.
And here comes my daughter blasting into her favorite place. I just got a cold brew, black, unsweetened, and then added in my almond milk. Walked around the farmer's market and enjoyed my Starbucks.
So this lady packs almond milk with her when she goes to Starbucks, and to me personally, in all honesty, like, first time I saw it, I really wanted to kind of make jokes and stuff, but now that I'm watching for the second time, I feel very concerned for this lady, because as someone who has had multiple EDs in the past, I'm not diagnosing this lady, but this, to me personally, in my opinion, this screams some kind of an eating disorder. This is so restrictive that you can't go to a Starbucks without thinking, is there fat or sugar and stuff that they put into Starbucks? I should just bring my own milk. Who in the world brings their own milk to Starbucks? I mean, please, if you do that, please let me know down below. I promise I'm not gonna make fun of you. But I personally find that very strange. I have never ever heard of anyone carrying their own milk to Starbucks. Just enjoy your Starbucks, for God's sakes. Why are you doing this to yourself? And she has a little kid That's the worst part. She has a little kid who's gonna see her packing her own milk, going to Starbucks. And then her kid is gonna learn all the unhealthy, in my opinion, behaviors, restrictive and unhealthy and toxic behaviors, and she's gonna start doing them because she saw her mom doing it. She probably most likely needs to get off of Optavia, because if she has an ED or if it's developing, programs as restrictive as Optavia are not helping there at all. Okay, so now we're going to go into Amberlynn Reid's unboxing video that she posted. So it's just called Optavia Unboxing. So it's kind of like longer than 10 minutes. She talks a lot, so I cut parts of the videos that I thought were the most important for this video. So let's take a watch.
Very large unboxing. Today is my first day on Optavia and I am super excited, and I wanted to unbox, it's a lot. I wanted to unbox all this with you guys. So I have my box here. It's a big one. You can't even see it. And it's really heavy. So first thing I have is the dining out guide, order healthy and think healthy. This is if I honestly truly have to eat out. It shows you exactly what I can have at a lot of restaurants, not all restaurants, but a lot of them. This is my shake cup to put my shakes in and my stuff like that, and then just shake it and bam, your shake is made, boo-boo. So,
okay, so if you want to go eat out, you only can go to certain types of restaurants, and they send you a guide to tell you what exactly you can and cannot eat when you finally eat out. And she said if you have to eat out, so you're not allowed to eat out. And okay, fine, maybe I mean, I'm no expert in weight loss or anything like that, but I feel like even for someone with Amberlynn's size, should not be so restrictive. Like, you need to allow yourself some certain things. I still don't think that restricting yourself and seeing eating out as really, really bad, and then even if she loses weight one day, she is going to have this whole thing about eating out and thinking that she's not allowed to eat out or she's gonna get fat again, things like that.
So the first feeling I have tried, which I had to eat when I first woke up, was the cranberry honey nut granola. So that's the first thing we got. And by the way, each box, I'm pretty sure, comes with 7 servings. We have golden chocolate chip pancakes. Creamy chocolate shake. So the lighting in here is very just like prominent. So I'm gonna scoot you guys up more. Ooh, roasted garlic creamy smashed potatoes. Chocolate mint cookie crisp, which I am so excited for. I love mint. Dark chocolate covered cherry shake. Now that sounds good. And the packaging of this is so cute. Rustic tomato herb penne, which I am excited for. I do have a sweet tooth, but I also have a savory one. We have creamy double peanut butter crisp bar. Another creamy double peanut butter crisp bar. So these better be good because I have 2 of them. Raisin oat cinnamon crisp. I feel like, not too sure about this one. I'm not really a raisin person, an oat person, or a cinnamon person, but we'll see. Drizzled chocolate fudge crisp bar. 4 fiber, 2 sugar, and 11 protein. And what's great about every single one of these is that by eating 5 feelings a day, you get all of your vitamins, all the vitamins you need. There's probiotics in all of these. So I'm gonna be feeling good. Let's hope so. Yikes.
Spoiler alert, she lasted like only a few days. Notice how many bars there are in there, and I don't understand why. Is it to trick yourself, as if, oh look at me, I'm eating a bar, but it's actually like a raisin bar or something? I don't know how I feel about that many bars. I mean, obviously I don't know the plan. She didn't share exactly like how many bars she eats per day, things like that.
We have a home style chicken flavored and vegetable noodle soup, which I am excited to try. Okay. So this is teaching you, and this part of the book is how to eat once you're off program. Like once you're in like a maintenance or something. That's cool. That was just one page that I flipped through. That is so cool. This just is so neat because it's like...
Also, I forgot to say, she said one box of these things has only 7 servings. I bet those boxes are super expensive. I'm gonna go check the prices now.
Like, I would hate to get all of this and be like, okay, where's the science behind it? Even though I've done so much research, I have been obsessed. Like, that's all I do lately is just look up stuff about this like crazy. And it's not even just research I find online, but it's research I get with people's mouths. People who have done the program, have had success with the program, people who don't even do the program anymore. I have talked to so many people, and it's just so awesome to be able to get huge books just to learn, you know, better habits in your life. I think that's great. Like, honestly, I need something like that because your girl's not healthy. So I am so excited for this, and this just, I don't know, it's changed so many people's lives. And it's like, not everyone can just lose weight on their own. Not everyone can do it. That's just a fact, unfortunately.
Exactly, and someone who has so many issues like Amberlynn should really not be trying to lose weight like this. Also, notice how she said she's seen and heard so many people who have had positive experiences in this program. She knows what she's going into because she's heard and seen great results from other people, which kinda, I feel like she was kinda added MLM Huns who recruited her into a Facebook group or something where they all share their progress and shit like that. I feel like that's what happened here, but obviously I can't know because I cannot reach Amberlynn to tell us what exactly happened.
That is a fact. It just is. Because if they could, then there wouldn't be such a wonderful program as this. So it's nice to have help. And with this program, I don't know if I've actually said this, I wonder if anyone's even made it this far. You have such a vast community, like it's huge, of just people to talk to, and just if you're having a bad day, there is someone you can talk to on their website, and there is a nutritionist on their website that you can talk to. Like, it is amazing. A lot of people are saying I'm spending a lot of money for this program, but I disagree because I spend more in groceries than I do with this program. So now I don't have to do that, and I'm actually saving money. And not only that, but there is a nutritionist I can talk to, and that saves money, so I don't have to.
Is there? Are they an actual nutritionist? Because knowing what I know about MLMs, I really don't feel like that person was an actual nutritionist. Also, I found the Optimal Kit 5-in-1 plan, which I feel like that looks like what Amberlynn was unpacking now, and it costs $378.25. For how long, you ask? For 30 days. I don't know about you, but my groceries cost like €30 per week. Notice how she said all the things, and I watched this video on Obese to Beast channel. Like I said, I didn't know because I didn't know what MLMs were, and I didn't know that Optavia is an MLM, and I watched all of this. He was reacting to all of this, and I just didn't know because people don't know how harmful MLMs are. And now that I'm watching it, knowing everything that I know about MLMs, I'm just like, oh my god, like the whole community. So they totally recruited her with, oh, you wanna lose weight, I'm a health coach, I'm gonna teach you how, whatever. And maybe they wanted her to start buying first with them, and then over time recruit her to start building her team and building her biz in Optavia as a coach or whatever.
Go see a nutritionist. Everything, all the money I'm using for this is definitely worth it. And I'm not saying it's like so much money. It is doable because you have to think about how much money do you spend a month in groceries anyway. I don't even want to admit it, but any food intake that I probably intake every month is easily over 1,000. Whether it's going out to eat, fast food, binges, just overeating in general, or just going grocery shopping and wasting food, like it doesn't matter what it is. Just on myself, yeah, I spend a lot of money on food. But I mean, doesn't everyone? So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are excited for me and excited to see where this journey takes me, because I'm nervous, but I'm anxious, but I'm excited. And I'm also scared, I'm gonna be honest, because this is a big change for me and my body is used to eating a certain way. So okay, this was supposed to be an unboxing video, but I'm just
okay, so that was unboxing, and then literally like a few days after, she posted a video named "I wasn't expecting this," and this is her story on how she failed the diet, obviously because it's super restrictive, unsustainable in my opinion diet, which is definitely not for someone like her. I think in that case you usually need like professional help or something. But yeah, let's just listen to this one because here she kind of explains a lot more, which kind of will be able to connect the dots.
Was getting into my head so bad. Day one, everything that I ate from the program I liked. I enjoyed all the tastes. I wasn't hungry at all. Day two, I wasn't hungry at all either, but the situation was every single thing I tried as my first three, was it three? Yeah. My first three fuelings when I'm supposed to have 5 a day, they all were disgusting, and I'm just being honest. Everyone's taste buds are different. I get it. The first two things I was able to eat and just like not enjoy. The third thing I was literally gagging, and that's not an exaggeration. Like I literally almost puked. It was the like chicken soup one. I don't know, the texture of it. It was just, it took every ounce of me to finish that. It was just disgusting. Ugh. So
I mean, MLMs are known for their products being kind of disgusting. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. Shakeology, Beachbody.
I was starting to get down and out at that point. At that point I had some friends over. We were about to have more people over. We were gonna have a bonfire, and I was just like, is this even worth it? Like, this food sucks. But it really doesn't. Everything I had the day prior was great. And then the two feelings that I had later on yesterday in the day were great. It's just, there are gonna be some things I don't like, just like in the real world, and there's gonna be some things I love. The good thing about this is you don't have to eat the ones that you don't like. You can send them back and they'll send you your favorites back to you. So that's awesome. So we were having a bonfire and everyone was sitting around with their hot dogs and their chips and their this and their that. And I'm just like, can't have any of it. Like emotionally, I was a wreck, but like physically, I felt so good. My mind and my brain was like, it's like a fog was lifted. It's wild. It's a really wild ride and it felt really good. But again, I was living in fear and I was trying to find tons of excuses to quit. I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to find every excuse to quit. So I got to thinking, I was like, how many calories am I eating in a day doing this program? So I logged everything into MyFitnessPal from day one and day two, and it was only about 900 calories. So I got a little freaked out. I honestly was freaking out. I'm gonna be real. I know a lot of weight loss patients eat around.
Definitely 900 calories is insane. If this is actually how many calories you're supposed to eat on this program, that is insane. That is not healthy for anyone. And as we've seen the rep before, she was displaying ED behavior. Like, this is what unhealthy, toxic, restrictive diets do to you. And I know because I developed an eating disorder when I was on one, a cookie cutter from a fucking Instagram influencer. This is dangerous. Like 900 calories, and for her, for a person that size who probably ate more than 3k calories per day at least every day, to go down to 900. First of all, 900 is not even enough for kids. I do feel bad because I know she's struggling. I can imagine that it's really tough for her, and I feel really bad because someone saw her overweight, vulnerable, on a weight loss journey, and they saw an opportunity to try and recruit her so that first they get money off of that because they recruited her and they sold product to her. I feel bad for anyone who has been preyed upon by MLM huns.
On that amount, it's like 900, 1200, and then eventually they eat 1500. And that's how it is with this program. You start off by eating 900. And then once you get closer to goal, you start eating more, and they start teaching you how to not eat their feelings, but choose healthier meals throughout the day. And eventually your calories do rise and get higher. And I started getting freaked out. I also had a lot of people in my ear telling me, yeah, 900 calories seems too little and all this stuff. And I was just like getting scared. But the thing was, I wasn't hungry at all. I felt satisfied. And every time it was time to eat again, I was like, I wasn't even hungry. And I just felt really, really good. So I messaged my health coach and I told her, I don't think I can do this anymore. I ended up having brown rice that night, which you're not allowed to have on program.
Notice she said health coach. Health coach. We saw the lady before, no expertise whatsoever, calls herself a weight loss coach, nutritional coach. I bet that this health coach was not certified in anything. It was just your regular MLM hun who joined Optavia and who was trying to recruit other people into it to try and build her biz, right? I bet that this health coach is not an actual certified health coach. And without thinking, without any care for Amberlynn and what she's going through and what this restrictive program might do to her, they recruited her and they sold her this super expensive, super restrictive program just so that they can get some financial benefits off of it. Disgusting. I would love if she still had an email address where we could kind of reach her and hear the full story. Like, did they find her on Instagram? Did they cold message her? How did this happen? I'm really curious, but unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna ever find out.
And I had a cup of noodle. So I ended the day at about 1,600 calories. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna stop doing Optavia and I am just going to, you know, eat less and eat healthy. Why am I doing Optavia? Like, this was the worst idea I've ever came up with. Like, I was really beating myself up. Like, you guys have no idea. All because I was terrified about the amount of calories I was consuming. My coach was super kind and super understanding, and she kept pushing me. She was like, you can do this. I know you can. Like, just give it another week, give it another try. And I wasn't listening to her. I was just like, I really don't think I can do this. And I was finding every excuse not to, because I'm so just like mental. Like, let's be real. She was giving me...
Now, you're not the mental one, Amberlynn. The coach is the mental one, in my opinion, because she kept pushing you. And you obviously need more help than just some stupid cookie cutter weight loss program. And of course, she kept pushing because if you stayed longer, if you saw any weight loss, she could make you recruit other people, sell this to other people, which all results in her own financial gains. And this is the only reason why she did it. She did not care about you. She did not care about you getting healthy or losing weight. She just cared about how much money she can earn off of you. That's in my opinion.
Ideas and ways to where I could eat around 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, which is so much better because a person my size, you need to lose weight or you're gonna die. So, like, even Dr. Now from My 600 Pound Life gives his patients a 1,200 calorie diet in the beginning. And they eat even less after surgery. So if you're getting the right nutrients and this and that, then, you know, eating low calorie is okay, especially someone, you know, my size. So I woke up today and I weighed in at 550.6. So that's a 0.6 weight gain because of the sodium, and that's really the only thing I can think of, because that cup of noodle, I'm gonna be real, it has a lot of sodium in it because Optavia is very low sodium. So I was retaining a lot of water from deciding to eat that cup of noodle, and I drank a lot of water and I was holding on to it. It was just like a mess. So I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm not doing Optavia. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I ended up making a really healthy meal. And then I just felt binge crazy. Like, I just wanted to binge on everything. So I ended up having pasta. Like, it was a mess. And when I was being super strict on Optavia, I didn't have that urge to binge. I didn't have the cravings. It's wild. It was wild. Like Optavia.
But she was on Optavia for like 3 days. She would have ended up binging anyway on Optavia, in my opinion. Because being that restrictive, you can only go so far. First of all, on 900 calories, which is crazy. Second of all, not being able to eat anything, she would have binged. But yeah, let me know down below if you know of Amberlynn Reid and if you watch maybe A Beast to Beast, or maybe herself as well. But yeah, I'm a big fan of A Beast to Beast, and like I said, I know that Amberlynn has had her fair share of scandals and whatever, but that's not why we're here. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because she has been obviously preyed upon an MLM hun who saw $sign in Amberlynn, and decided to use it to recruit her and earn some money off of her. If you don't know what MLMs are, just look into it a little bit more, please, because they're very, 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 very problematic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your commentary down below what you think about all this craziness, and let me know if you want me to make more videos on Optavia, and don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support me, and we'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.